You said, I was this boy who had no connection to the industry. Now, that leads me to the question that a lot of people have asked us, talking about this one word that is so strongly connected with the film industry now, nepotism. Now, everyone's saying nepotism is bad, it's evil, and the results of it is really, really bad. As of now, Ganesh, we always look at you as a boy who's ours, who's the outsider, who's created a wonderful part in terms of the film industry. But here comes in a question saying nepotism is everywhere. For example, a businessman will always want his or her child to continue the business. So why is it that nepotism in the movies is so highly exaggerated and spoken about? And as an actor, have you succumbed to nepotism?
Like you rightly said, Rajiv, nepotism is a word we've been hearing a lot these days, and it's always been there in a lexicon of people.
Yeah.
And well, not just nepotism, I would say any kind of favoritism, because
Mm.
nepotism refers to somebody in your family or your relative,
Yeah.
but any kind of
Mm.
favoritism or any kind of recommendation that happens
Yeah.
without proving someone's talent. Now that
Mm.
whether it's wrong or right, this is another debate. Yes, of course, one would say that you have to give chance to the merit. That's what the
Mm.
logical mind will tell you. But the fact is,
Mm.
it exists, right? Now,
Mm.
the fact is, it not only just exists in the film industry; it exists in every line of
Everywhere.
work. Now, if
Mm.
you are a person who is an outsider or who has no
Yeah.
connections and come, how do you look at it? Is the
Mm.
main the your attitude towards it is what is of more importance than whether it should be there or not be there, because that's something you can't do anything about, right? So
Absolutely.
what I would say is a very simple thing. Just think about this.
Mm.
Even if you are a star son or a star daughter, you will only get that first one launch. That will be easy
Mm.
for you compared to a newcomer. While a
Mm.
newcomer will never be taken seriously for his talent or lineage or
Mm.
anything and get that opportunity, they
Yeah.
will get that opportunity. But
Mm.
even after the first film, that movie has to work,
Mm.
it has to do business for them to
Mm.
get the second opportunity. Because ultimately, the movie business is a business. So no
Mm.
producer is going to invest crores again on somebody whose movie didn't do well. A person coming from a film family has that first opportunity advantage compared to a rank
Mm.
a newcomer from without any background. But after that, it's your talent and ability that is going to shield you
Are
to
you,
get new.
no, Ganesh, are you honestly saying that? Because I believe we've seen it, whether it's Bollywood or Tamil from Russia. I don't want to take names now, but let's take one name that we all really respect and admire, Mr. Abhishek Bachchan, the son of Amitabh Bachchan. His first several movies were flops after flops after flops, critically and commercially. He still got chances. The only reason he got that was because he comes from a very, very solid background. So would you actually say that it's not just the first break, but it's one more chance, it's one more extra cushion, it's an extra guidance, it's the extra love from the people also. I think that the fault lies in the people as well. When you know that this is one actor's son, one actor's daughter, one director's child, you start loving them and giving them extra attention. So I think, being a star son or star daughter has a lot of cushion from the industry, a lot of cushion from the people as well.
See, that is something the good you're talking about goodwill. So if
Hmm.
the father was a phenomenal actor and he earned the
Correct.
goodwill of the
Hmm.
people, then it is
Hmm.
why we can't complain that if his son is making use of that goodwill. And it's not that
Hmm.
he's without any talent. It's just that
Hmm.
in fact, he would have the maximum pressure of facing comparison with his father. Nobody would
Hmm.
actually see him as a blank slate for the talent that he is. In fact, he is
Hmm.
somebody who has all the odds against him. So nobody
The
talks
baggage
about
is on
that.
him. The baggage to
Exactly.
perform, the baggage to succeed is on him. Yeah.
A lot of people who, like when you're a ranked newcomer, I would rather
Hmm.
tell them to focus on their abilities.
Hmm.
Example, just think of it. If you're a newcomer and you have dreams and you're coming into this industry, right?
Hmm.
And you have desires to become a big star, right?
Correct.
Assume it came true tomorrow. Just
Hmm.
assume hypothetically that
Hmm.
it comes
Hmm.
true tomorrow.
Hmm.
Do you think you can handle what is in for you? Uh,
Hmm.
if you're a big star, there are crores of rupees a producer has invested on you. So you've got to deliver the goods. You've got to select
Hmm.
your scripts properly. You've got
Hmm.
to show your talent in those movies so that those movies work.
Yeah.
There's so much in that. So if you do not have the capability or the talent, that
Correct.
same success becomes a burden for you. You
Hmm.
actually end up suffering that success. So the
Hmm.
problem is, on one end, while people are ramping their desires, I'm talking about this typical attitude because everybody has desires. You're ramping your desires, but you're not ramping your capabilities. How is that even
Correct.
going to work?